Welcome to another episode of Top 5 Movies. We're sticking with the comedian theme, and this time it's Adam Sandler. You guys like that drum roll? Yeah, if you didn't see the title of this before you clicked on it, well, I'm going to say it anyways. Adam Sandler, same situation as the Jim Carrey video. We had a lot to choose from. There was a lot of choices. There was like a 2 to 3 movie threshold there that I feel like it could have went either way to round out that 4 and 5 spot. But we got our list. We made our decisions. We will defend our decisions if you guys have an issue with any of them. Without further ado, let's get started. At number 5, we got, this was a tough one. I actually switched this last minute, so if you guys hate me, I don't really care. Number 5, we went with Mr. Deeds. I know a lot of you guys are probably already like, really? Yeah, really. Because I thought about it. There's another movie that was in its spot, and it got switched last second because I was like, man, I just remember a lot more from Mr. Deeds than this one and a couple others. And that's kind of how we rate things. We go with, repeatability, durability, flexibility. We're going to live with the results. You don't like it? Make your own list. I don't really care. At number 4, we have Billy Madison. I think a lot of people love this movie. It was a really tough one. Like I said, I couldn't not put this in my top 5, I feel like. After I was looking through the 7 to 8 movies that we were looking at, and I was like, I don't see how I could not have Billy Madison in the top 5. So it is not my favorite Adam Sandler movie, obviously, but it's kind of on the brink of I don't love it because it has a lot of hype. I don't think it's as funny as people put it with how much they quote it, but it has a lot of memorable quotes. It has a lot of memorable scenes, and that's why it is in the top 5, and it is good. I do like the movie. I just feel like it's very hyped. So at number 3, we have, and this is for me on a personal level, this is arguably probably my actual favorite Adam Sandler movie, but I could not put it over the next 2, and that probably gives a little bit of things away, but it is Little Nicky. I knew how much hate I'd get if I put this at number 1, so I wasn't even going to entertain that part. It's not that it is, it's just that the other 2 are so watched and so hyped. This one's super underrated, and it makes me appreciate it even more. I kind of going against the grain and not liking the most popular ones, so that's kind of my situation, and I just went with kind of the crowd pleasing choice there. So like I said, avoiding some more hate on this situation. At number 2, we have The Waterboy. I mean, I think most people are probably going to put this at number 1 for themselves. And if not, it's like I said, I'm probably giving a lot away here. You already know the next one probably is based off Waterboy being at number 2. But I think most people are probably, it's just a preference at this point. It's probably like 50-50. You're either doing Waterboy or this next one. And, I don't really want to talk too much longer on this part because I've already given it away pretty much. So at number 1, without any sort of climax, Happy Gilmore. That's actually the reason why I'm wearing my hat and this shirt. I was trying to hide it as much as I could, but we got Shooter, we got the Waterbury open, we got it all. So, yeah, I think for me, Waterboy was great. I mean, hilarious. Happy Gilmore, I think it has, from start to finish, the most quotable scenes, best scenes, most memorable. And I think it's, from start to finish, the best. I mean, same with Waterboy. I can't even argue. If you said Waterboy, I'm not even going to argue with you. I like Happy Gilmore because on a personal level, I'm at this point more of a golf fan than I am football. So that kind of is what has led me to this decision. I would say don't even get me started on Happy Gilmore 2 sequel because that could have possibly taken some points away from this first one. So had to judge that one on a completely different level. So anyways, that is my top 5. And now we have the honorable mentions, which this is what kind of leads to why I chose Mr. Deeds over. My honorable mentions are 8 Crazy Nights, The Longest Yard, and Big Daddy. I had Big Daddy at my number 5 spot, and I went with Mr. Deeds just because I single-handedly do remember more funny scenes from Mr. Deeds, more memorable for me on a personal level. So that's why I went with that. Do love Big Daddy though. Longest Yard is a great movie overall, but there's also a lot of other characters that kind of take away from Adam Sandler in a little bit, and it's also a remake, so it's kind of lost points for it. But I do love The Longest Yard, not hating on that at all, but to put it over, like, it would have been at the 5 spot at best over all these other movies. And then 8 Crazy Nights is another underrated situation. I love that movie. I think a lot of people either didn't like it just because of the animation and stuff, or you just thought it was stupid. But I thought it was one of the most underrated movies. I mean, kind of in that Little Nicky range. Like, I actually thought about putting 8 Crazy Nights in the 5 spot, but I thought I would get absolutely freaking cream pied on if I would have said that. So those are my honorable mentions. That is my top 5. Next week is going to be Ben Stiller, so definitely check that out. And appreciate you guys watching. See ya.